Welcome back to Weirdest World, where the truth is stranger than fiction, and the facts are far more terrifying than the myths. Today's story isn't just bizarre, it's documented, debated, and buried deep in the archives they don't want you to read. So lock your doors, dim the lights, and get ready to uncover the truth they tried to erase or hide. In a recent video, we discussed the possibility of time travel, specifically whether or not it was possible for someone to travel into the future without leaving the present. One way this could be achieved would be if there were an advanced piece of technology that could allow a person to view the future from the present. But obviously, if this were possible, the world as we know would be very different. Governments, businesses, and people would do anything they could to get their hands on such a device so that they could make billions of dollars by betting on future outcomes. But in all likelihood, such a device doesn't exist, or at least it's never been discovered by modern man. Except, what if it has? What if there's a secret time viewer hidden away somewhere that only a select few people know about? Well, some say there is, and they call it the Chronovisor. According to the story, the Chronovisor is an incredible device hidden away in the Vatican that allows its viewers to see into the past and future. It's believed that the device is being kept secret because what it shows is too disturbing for the general public to handle. As you might imagine, most stories regarding the Chronovisor are considered to be conspiracy theories. However, there is one main story that seems to pop up over and over again whenever the Chronovisor is mentioned. This story goes back to 1920 when an Italian priest named Father Pellegrino Ernetti claimed to have invented a time machine. Ernetti was an Augustinian priest who was well versed in many areas of science. He had been an electrical engineer before entering the priesthood. And later in life, he became a professor of physics and director of the Piccola Vaticana Observatory, which is located on the roof of the Vatican. While working at the observatory, Ernetti developed a mysterious device that he said could allow a person to view the past and the future. According to the legend, Ernetti was able to invent his time-viewing device after discovering a strange artifact hidden away in the archives of the Vatican. The artifact was an ancient bronze mirror. When Ernetti examined the mirror, he realized it had a special property. It didn't reflect the things around it like other mirrors do. Instead, it reflected things that happened long ago. Ernetti took this discovery and ran with it, inventing a complex device consisting of lenses, mirrors, and even X-ray tubes. The end result was something that looked like an elaborate pair of binoculars. And once he had it perfected, Ernetti began showing them to select members of the clergy. Those who saw through the Chronovisor were reportedly shocked at what they saw. They witnessed historical events as they were happening, like looking through a window in time. Some say that Ernetti even recorded footage of a resurrected Jesus Christ, and that these recordings are still hidden away in the Vatican to this very day. As the years went on, Ernetti shared his invention with others, including Monsignor Robert Lieber, who was the head of the Vatican's Secretariat of State. Eventually, the word got out about the Chronovisor, and Pope Pius XII summoned Father Ernetti to his private study to inquire about his invention. The Pope asked Ernetti if what he was doing was possible, and if it was true that he was able to see the past through his device. Ernetti confirmed that it was real, but he told the Pope that seeing the past was just a byproduct of his machine. Its true purpose was to look into the future. According to reports, the Pope was deeply disturbed by what he saw and immediately ordered that Ernetti destroy his invention. However, Ernetti refused, saying he couldn't destroy something that belonged to God. This enraged the Pope, who promptly ordered Ernetti to be locked in the Vatican secret archives for the rest of his life. Some reports say that Ernetti was locked up in the archives, but others claim that he was executed for his crimes against the Church. Either way, the Chronovisor was supposedly destroyed along with any records of its existence. But what if the story is true and the Chronovisor wasn't destroyed? what if it's hidden away somewhere in the Vatican, waiting to be rediscovered? If this is the case, it's likely that the device will remain hidden for many more years. The Catholic Church has done a great job of keeping secret the possibility of time travel within its walls, and it's unlikely that anyone will come forward with credible evidence of its existence anytime soon. Even if the story of the Chronovisor could just be a fantasy, there are plenty of people who believe it's real and are willing to go to great lengths to prove it. One man who falls into this category is a journalist from Italy named Ignazio De Falco. De Falco has spent much of his life searching for the Chronovisor, following every lead and rumor he comes across. So far, he hasn't found anything concrete, but he's not given up hope. According to De Falco, the Chronovisor isn't just a myth, it's proof that time travel is possible. All we have to do is find it and put it back together. As you might imagine, the Vatican has denied everything about the Chronovisor. It says there's no such thing as a time-viewing device and certainly not one hidden away in their building. Many skeptics agree with the Vatican, saying that the whole story is just a conspiracy theory, but others believe that the truth is being covered up. They think that the Vatican is hiding the Chronovisor to protect the sanctity of the Church. If people knew that it was possible to view the past and future, it could have a devastating impact on the Church. After all, who would bother attending services if they could just look into the future and see whether or not they were going to die at any given moment? Unfortunately, we may never know the truth behind the Chronovisor. There's a good chance it's nothing but a figment of people's imaginations. On the other hand, it's also possible that it's hidden away somewhere in the Vatican, waiting to be discovered. Whatever the truth may be, the legend of the Chronovisor continues to live on. People are fascinated by the idea of being able to view the past and future, and this is unlikely to change anytime soon. So, what do you think? Do you think the Chronovisor really exists? Let me know in the comments below. If you made it this far, you're officially part of the few who know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, because next time we're diving into something even darker. Until then, stay curious and stay cautious. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.